All right, jumping back to the blues. We're going to go back to the blues in C. And let's talk about a left-hand octave. Now, if I have a left-hand octave, it's good because I can always frame chords when I need them. It gets my hand used to be expanded. But having a left-hand octave gives me a root note in the bottom. So in this case, if I'm playing a C major chord and I have a C octave in the left hand, I can play it as a single note. Or I can walk it. Walking it is really fun. I can also walk it with that fifth in there. Make a little happy trail sound there. But I can also, if you look at 1, 5, 1, which is what I'm playing in my left hand, remember our forefinger just falls on that 5. I also have my minor 7 here, which we know in blues we use a lot. So major 1, major 7, minor 7. I'm skipping my sixths because we really don't use the sixths or the 2 as much in blues, in many cases, if at all. So when I have this little triangle here, I can use it as a rhythmic. Now you might have heard a little Zeppelin riff in there. Zeppelin used a lot of blues. So if I limit myself to just these notes, and I play around and I let my thumb explore the 7 in conjunction with my forefinger in this hand, now that works really cool in C. But check it out, in A, it's on the white keys. Same thing in D. It's on the white keys, 1, 5, 7. And in E, it's on the white keys, so you can really do a lot of cool bluesy stuff with all those fingers. But I'm going to stick in C. So my right hand, when I do that lick, you see me sliding off of the minor third to the major third. It's kind of like a little bit of tension resolve happening, and that's why the corners of these keys are rounded, so you can slide off them. Same side, both sides. So when I go like this, I'm going from C, root position, to F in its second inversion. Here's 1. So when I put that 5 on the bottom, so that's a very common blues thing that people do. And sometimes they'll go up to there, so when you have your major chord, and you slide up like that. That's a really popular blues walk. Elton John also used it in a couple songs. If you've ever listened to Madman Across the Water, which you definitely should, but when we do that kind of blues, and again, I have my hands in tight, I'd usually have my left hand lower. I like doing those kind of things where you hit a chord and then you roll the outside notes. You also hear people do, if they have a chord and you have that little slide. I'm taking my 2 and 4 fingers and wiggling them. Could make you very popular even off the piano, hey. So, when I'm doing my blues and I have that walk in the left hand, I can't do this all at once, but keep in mind my left hand is just walking with my thumb. So whatever my thumb is doing, I'll try to move it up into frame. I'm just getting crazy now, but that's the thing. I'm just walking around those shapes and walking, down, minor 7, major 6, minor 6, doing these walking patterns, doing these walking patterns are going to take your blues to different levels. So I'm going to come back with some different blues things that we can do beyond this, but this was just a basic blues exercise with octaves in the left hand, some little patterns with your 5 and your 7, and using inversions, and just moving around and getting bluesy. Enjoy.